What a terrible night to have to prevent nuclear apocalypse. He looks so peaceful. Meanwhile, Eva was not being suspicious in the slightest. I sure had a good sleep not being betrayed by my suspicious partner who didn't know the password. Oh! That wasn't a planned thing. Why would you... There were so many rooms where she could have done that and...
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
Oh, Scheiße. Now isn't it suspicious that they just happened to come here and investigate?
We've got company. It's the
Oh, notice how often just pressing R1 just looks directly at her tits.
Don't forget your gear.
Not that I'm complaining, I'm just amused.
Give me a hand.
And I'll give you a hand. Don't you open that trap door? Sorry, I couldn't resist.
We can use this to get to the basement.
It's not really much of a basement, it's just like a very small little airway, really.
Damn it. Ocelot. I'll get past
I like how Ocelot looked all mopey and grumpy when you saw him there. He looked like he was like, "Oh, I should have beaten this guy."
Don't go dying on me now.
Again, none of this is remotely suspicious. None of this, again, she didn't know the password. She didn't know the password. Right. Now this is a fun... Oh shit, okay, let's get into the trapdoor. This is a fun section because the alert never goes away. We have to take out the 9 guys in some way or other. This is one of the only parts in the game. It's almost a boss fight in the sense that you have to... There's no way, you know... You can do it loud. Oh jeez, that was them knocking down the door to the room and throwing a grenade in. I think, oh jeez, yeah, there's the grenade. Jesus. You fool! Blinded me. You can either do it loudly, you know, just run around gunning them down, or you can actually play this like a freaking stealth game and try and be sneaky. At least we get to enjoy the music without it being interrupted after a few minutes of caution.
It's not here? What? Not here?
Dialogue? What? Not here? Gotta love how Russian they sound too, you know. He's not here? He sounds like someone doing a bad Snake impression. So, yeah. There's 9 guys, we gotta take them out somehow. How exactly we do that is up to us. Now, how do I usually do this? I can hear them moving around. After they break into the room, they kind of stop trolling. And there's 9 of them. I think the number of them changes depending on the difficulty. Sounds like there's one down here. Oh god, sometimes if you get stuck in a corner while you're crouching, I say crouching while you're crawling, if you get stuck in a corner, often going to first person makes it easier to get out. Oh yeah, them saying move, that is them... Some of them are patrolling by themselves and some of them are moving around in a small group looking for me. So that's interesting. Now, he's over there. Maybe this is what I was thinking of earlier. I was thinking that there's a guy on the roof. Oh no, there he is. There he is. You can see his gun poking over the edge there. Oh, I think he saw that. Yeah, yes, you are seeing things. You didn't see nothing. Right, so I'm trying to get up on the roof to deal... That guy on the roof is quite annoying, so I'm trying to get up there and deal with him as soon as possible. The main issue with that is... I have to wait until that guy's looking away and the guy on the roof isn't heading this way. You see, there he is now. You can see his gun poking over the ledge. Actually, do I get a better look at it? Oh, there you go, and get a better look at him from here. But I need to wait until he's turned around the other way. But also... Where's he going? He's coming this way. Okay, he's right over there now. I think as soon as he turns around will be the moment. But then that guy's pretty close. Maybe just take out this guy first. I'll take out this guy first. Is this the best camo I've got? I'm conscious of the constant going to the camo menu. At least it's quicker than it used to be on the old PS2 days, trust me. It used to be more agonizing than that. I do really like this section because it's like it's the first part in the game where you can't avoid conflict, you can't avoid combat to some degree. Well, obviously, you know, you can do it. Shit, hang on. I forgot he'd go there. Oh god, oh. Okay, this went very badly, but that's okay. They didn't see where I went after that initial... It doesn't really make any difference. Because the caution is ongoing, it doesn't really make any difference once you've gotten away. Did I take any damage? We can look at the cure menu now, can't we? No, didn't actually take any damage from that, so... I think I only got some minor shrapnel, there's no actual wounds to heal. There's a great line in the game, if you ring paramedic and talk to her about the cure menu, she sometimes says, "When you get shot, you'll sometimes suffer a gunshot wound." Which is just one of those classic video game dialogue moments of, sometimes when you get shot, you'll receive a gunshot wound.
Answer me.
I think I'm just gonna kill this guy quickly. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. I kind of killed him quickly because I wasn't sure if his friends were about to turn up. It doesn't even really matter too much if they find bodies, because they might briefly investigate in that area but then go straight back to the patrol. So that's the other thing about this bit is, you know, the caution is ongoing, which makes it more difficult to sneak them. You know, you have to take out the guards, all of them, but the punishment for being a bit ballsy is less than usual because you're already in a caution, so there's no... you just have to immediately get away and then you can... there's no other consequence. He's there. Where's the guy on the roof? It must be the other end. If the guy on the roof... I think I hear him moving around actually. Oh, yep, there he is. I thought I heard something. I could even go to my cardboard box, I think, because I think the cardboard box works here. The only thing about the cardboard box is, you know, I can't move at all while I'm in the box if someone's looking at me. If I move the slightest bit, they'll be alerted. So camouflage doesn't matter, but if I move the slightest inch, at least if you have camouflage you can potentially move a little bit, but with the box you just gotta take your hand off the left stick. I'm not sure where that guy just went. Oh, there's a patrol over there. Okay, he's here again. Okay, where is he now? Oh, he's just come to the ledge. Okay. Top of the ladder. I hear someone moving around. Oh god. Uh-oh. I think he's suspicious about my box.
What?
What? Oh, fudge. Oh no. I want to try a thing. Hang on. Nah, it didn't work as I'd hoped it might. Oh well. I don't have any other fun tricks up my sleeve, do I? No. Not really. It's tempting to just break out the guns and shoot everyone, but where's the sportsmanship in that? This is also one of the only parts in the game where they do force you to track down everyone. Usually I would just sneak past most of the guards, but when you get TNT later, which works like the C4 in MGS5. Like, I love. You can do so many fun things with like remote charges. You can plant them. You can kill a guy, plant a charge on his body, wait for someone to find him, then blow it up. You can do the same with the claymores, which trip. You know, they don't have a remote control. Instead, they activate if someone walks over them. So that's always fun. Right, so basically now I'm gonna wait at the very bottom of the ladder again. It's frustrating. Okay, there he is. I couldn't see him before. Any moment now. Oh, okay. Go, 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 go. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Answer me.
In the water. The crocodiles are tough.
Yep, yep, that's fairly common sense.
You move.
No, I don't think he says anything more useful than that. Not all of the guards say anything useful, but, you know. Still pretty smug, they managed to sneak up on him. So there we are. Just glitchily throw him off the ledge there. I like the option they added in MGS5 to just hurl bodies. You kind of pick them up in a fireman lift and then just hurl them impossibly far. You notice my stamina did actually restore after that save point. I think after a save point, you always get your stamina restored. You'll also notice, oh yes, we've got our first, oh no, I was wrong actually. The fun thing about the food going rotten, the food goes rotten in real time, even if the game isn't turned on. Even if the console's not turned on, it calculates by the console's internal clock. There's a few things in the game which do that, and I'll explain some of those as we come to them, because they're kind of spoilery. But that's just a neat touch, that if you leave the game for a week and come back, most of your food has actually gone off and you need to get more. You know, it might be annoying too, potentially, but I think it's fine because it's not actually very much effort to get food. There's few parts in the game where you actually need to worry about running out of food, I'd say. Oh, if we're clever here, just for expediency, hang on. Now, did that knock them out, or did that just blind them? I think we got one of them. Yeah. Here. Oh shit, ooh. Yeah, they don't actually know where I was. That's fun. That's the nice thing about grenades is, you know, obviously if you throw them far enough, they might hear the noise of the grenade landing, but they won't know where it came from, so grenades are kind of OP like that. I won't actually use many grenades because I want to save them for a boss fight, to be fair, so That's a good question. Can I still use the map? No, I think I need to find... Because earlier I was able to look in the map to see all the guys, but I need to do it again with these people in order... There should be one of them who lets me see everyone on the map, but I can't currently do that. Ah, look, there's a guy over here. I don't think this guy's part of a patrol. I think he just goes up and down. You know what I mean? He's not part of the search party that's going round. He's not part of the guys who's going, move! He's just a patrol going up and down that one route over in the corner. So I'll probably sneak up on him. Oh shit. Yeah, they are hard to sneak up on for obvious reasons, because they keep moving. But, this guy over here... Is this the best camo I've got? Sorry, I'm just conscious of the need for good camouflage. Oh, he's actually looking under that little ledge there. Huh. Right, what I'm going to do here is go around the corner before he sees me quickly. Oh god. What? You see nothing. Oh god, I think they heard that. Oh no. I could use a smoke grenade if I was clever. Not sure I am clever, but... Oh shit, oh god, that did an actual injury. Oh, don't hide behind explosive barrels, jeez. Oh. Up the ladder, oh god. Now they know I'm up here, don't they? Oh. Oh. Oof. Okay. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. Let's see what our wounds are. Gunshot wound. Let's have a look at that. Hang on. Look. Oh yeah, you can actually see the bullets there. What's the recommended treatment? You're supposed to dig them out with your knife, bandage them, disinfect them, that sort of thing. The fun fact is, though, I don't know if this is a glitch or a deliberate thing, but what you can do is, if you mostly heal a gunshot wound, and then let it fix itself naturally, there we go. So long as we don't reload this, now... What the hell? What's he doing? He occasionally does weird poses in the x-ray. Look, you can see that little bit of shotgun bullets they got in our arse. That will now be there forever for the rest of the game, so long as we don't reload this checkpoint. And that works with arrows later on as well. Sometimes you can get hit with arrows and they stay forever as well. I remember I discovered this by accident and it amused me to no end, because you can just run around the entire... If you have arrows, the arrows are best because they physically stick out of your body, and I think they even turn up in cutscenes. I think so. So, it's hardly amusing. Ah, you know what I was just forgetting about was this bit over here. Let's get to this bit over here. I'm kind of deliberately trying to mix up my tactics. Oh, shit, hang on. I didn't expect him to kneel down just there. This is the scientist uniform. Oh, hang on. This is the scientist uniform, by the way. This is a special thing because it's a disguise. We can't use most of our weapons while we're wearing it. And it won't actually be effective here because it doesn't make sense for a scientist to be here, but later on you can disguise yourself as a scientist. Ah, okay. So that's part of the big patrol that's going around. I wish I had some claymores, that'd be very good right now. Aha! That was a good scheme I just came up with. Oh shit, now I can't get out of it. Oh god. Okay. Whew. That was close. They narrowly avoided seeing my cardboard box. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh god. Ooh, clunky controls, don't fail me now. Oh shit, they're throwing grenades in it. Oof, that was close. Oof. That could have been bad. The good thing about being on the roof is, of course, you can get a good bird's eye view of everyone. Whew. That was could have spelled curtains for me when they threw a grenade in there. I'm trying to find a spot where I can hide and they won't see me until the last moment. Oh god, hang on.
What?
That'll do. Oh, he's got a grenade. Not a grenade, shotgun. Oh god. Oof. Ho ho ho. I think the other thing is the cardboard box might not be as effective during an evasion now that I think about it. Hang on. Oh. Oh. Whew. Okay. We're doing alright. I'm not sure. There's one guy around here somewhere. I'm just not sure where he is. Oof. Okay. Oof. Where's that item he dropped? There it is. Suppressor. Not very helpful, but I'll take it. Oh. Pentasiman. That's for sniping better. Okay. Don't do much of that either. So 2 essentially useless items. That's fine. Now there's one more guy around here. I'm just not sure where. Yeah, I probably should have mentioned this before. You only need to knock them out in some respect for them. Usually a guard knocked out like this would wake up, but during this section they won't. Is he down there? Down there. Ah! Now you're a tricksy bugger, aren't you? I don't know how I'm supposed to lure you exactly. Because obviously, you know, ho ho ho, he has a machine gun. I'd rather not attack him head on, really. Oh, oh. 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 I think might be able to. Oh, jeez, not good. No, that didn't work at all. Oh, jeez, dear God. Oof. Okay. Plan B. Is that... Where is he? I'm trying to look at him through the... Yeah, there he is. You can see him through the hole in the wall there. Hang on. Oh shit, hang on. This should work. This should work. Hang on. I don't think I've ever thought of this before. If he comes up the stairs here... This will be a fairly spectacular ending. Oh, an explosion at the end there too. Nice. Nice, excellent. Ah. Not half bad. Oh, that actually killed him too. I thought that would just knock him out, but it actually killed him. That was surprising. Yeah, the guy who got hit by the barrel was killed, but the guy who got caught in the explosion survived, so figure that out. Yeah. So that was pretty exciting. Managed to do that without getting killed, you know, no boasting, just saying, just stating a fact. I don't think there's anything up here. I'm just making sure there aren't any other interesting items which might have appeared. Oh, there is. Smoke grenade. Good, good, good. I should probably eat some of this food before it starts going off. That's the king cobra that tried to bite me earlier, and I bit it back. Galova. Fruit lasts longer than meat, so that's useful. I should point out that this game, for years, has made me go, delicious whenever I eat anything. Just all the time. Literally every single time that happens. Without fail, every time. Honestly, not sure where to go from here. Because I thought I had to go... Oh wait, no, there we go. Yep, no, we have to walk over here. Kick off the cutscene. This is all weirdly familiar. This is all weirdly familiar how we're having another, like, face-off with Ocelot again. That's an unnecessary R1.
That's the stance.
Oh.
I don't think so. What? A female spy?
Damn this 60s feminism.
This bitch is wearing perfume.
There's a running thing where Ocelot has a very good sense of smell, because that's apparently his superpower.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
As established, Snake is a gun nut.
Accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item.
Oh, he's psyching him out.
And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
No bullets, motherfucker. 2 guns, motherfucker. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Youch. Oh. Oh no. Oh god, I thought she was going to land heels first on his face, and that was going to be like a wrestling move. Ooh. That's physically impossible, surely. That's highly improbable.
6 shots. That thing only carries 6 shots.
I like the tire mark in his face.
8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left.
Man, Ocelot is just getting owned.
This weapon, it's not meant for shooting people.
Damn!
There's a video of someone performing Ocelot's, the thing where he juggles the gun. There's a video of someone doing that in real life with 2 revolvers, and it's pretty crazy.
Why?
He's still young.
And killing him would cause a time paradox, which we wouldn't want. Time paradox?
I've got to get back before he does.
Let's go, Junior. We have to stop the Nazis. I just think of Last Crusade whenever I see that kind of bike. I just love how preposterously good she is at that bike. Right, so yeah, that was also fun. The entire purpose of that cutscene was to just open that gate, basically, because that's the way we have to go next. I love how, these levels are fairly small, really. They are like PS2-sized levels. They were probably pushing the PS2 to what it could do at the time, but the freedom with which you have, there's so many ways to sneak around during that level we just did with all the guys. There's so many ways to sneak around, set traps for them and stuff, And even the fact that the levels are small is forgivable because the level of freedom you have is so great. And then in Phantom Pain, they just made the sandbox bigger and gave you more toys and you can do more things. It's only the lack of the camouflage system, or at least the downscaling of it, that makes me sad. Right, this is another swamp. Interestingly, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the raindrop camo is useful here, because we're about to go into the water. Yeah. And just to confirm, by the way, because we've gone through that checkpoint now, this buckshot in our arse is just here forever now, and that will perpetually be in our arse. The funniest place. Actually, I remember my PS2 magazine I used to get, they once submitted a challenge to get people to send, like, the most painful looking injuries they could. Just take a picture and send it in. And most of them revolved around the groin. It does have that Oblivion or Skyrim thing where it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter where logically the impact lands on your body. The projectile just appears in seemingly random places. Oh god, didn't mean to do that. I meant to get the scope. Hey little fella. Are you a friendly fella? I think... Oh shit, no, he's not. He's not a friendly fella. Just for that. There we go. You're a dead fella now. I remember though, the interesting thing, I think that was a coral snake. But interestingly, there's two very similar looking kinds of snake, and I think you can meet both of them in this area. Yes, the difference is the coral snake is dangerous, but the milk snake is not. They look very similar, and if you ring up paramedic, she talks about how the coral snake is venomous and aggressive, but the milk snake is not. And the milk snake seems to have evolved to mimic the coral snake's patterns, because obviously, if you think it's venomous, you won't go near it. But it isn't actually dangerous; it just looks like it is. So that's interesting. But the trade-off is that the venomous snake actually gives you more stamina than the non-venomous snakes. That's interesting. I said the word interesting far too many times during that description. Oh, occasionally you get these little videos of him eating. And they're slightly disturbing. Yeah, realistically, if you couldn't cook it or anything, the period of time in which it would be safe to eat all this food would be incredibly narrow. And it looks so wasteful in this picture. He just sort of bites it a bit and then throws it away. There wouldn't be much meat on a snake either, would there? Well, I'm done. He just bites it like... That's tasty. Apparently it's tasty. Once you've eaten something, it always remembers that you like it. I think also, if you eat a certain food repeatedly, it becomes better. You've probably noticed as a crocodile just cheekily... I like how he swam up to shore and then just stuck his face out of the water. That's kind of cool. Looks like he's breathing. Now, crocodiles are somewhat dangerous on land, but in the water they can actually insta-kill you, so this section is actually slightly dangerous. I know where I'm going. There is a point to going into the water here. I like how if you have you can use your gun in the water, and you always hold it above the water. That's a nice touch. There is a point to being here, I swear. You just got to keep an eye out for the crocodiles while you're swimming around. That sucking sound, by the way, I don't know if you heard that a couple of times. Oh, it's a fish. Oh no, I can't use my knife. Grenade, bullet. That sucking sound that we heard a couple of times, I'm about to reveal what that was. That's a leech. There's actually a leech that's just attached itself to us. Oddly, they seem to have attached themselves to our right and left hip quite symmetrically. That's a bit strange. Maybe the next one will go straight up the yeah. Use your imagination. Anyway, to get rid of them, use a cigar. So it's really that simple. And all they do is drain your stamina, but they're just annoying more than anything. You can actually use bug juice to avoid them. To avoid them nibbling you, but you know.
Snake, are you there?
Eva,
No.
Did you miss me?
did you make it without any trouble?
No one saw me.
So you're back with Vulcan.
In a matter of speaking.
What about the boss?
Yeah, she's here too.
Better be careful.
Thanks, I will. The boss and I get along pretty well, though. I guess we traders have a lot in common.
Ooh.
Why would anyone want to defect?
Let's get some info on
In a
Eva.
country like that, I just don't get it.
Are you talking about the boss?
Why do you do it? Weren't you born and raised in America?
Yes, in a small rural town. I never even knew there were other countries, other cultures, other ways of thinking.
I was a
Until
bit of an
went to work
idiot.
for the NSA. And one day, I found I lost faith in the things I'd been taking for granted.
What did you see? What was it that made you want to change sides?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Instant noodles, you wouldn't believe.
I saw the universe.
The universe?
Not the actual universe. The universe as the intelligence community sees it. I realized
Boring
that
and
the gravity of
confusing.
This universe was holding me back. That's all. People and countries are both changed by their environment and by the times.
That sounds like what the boss was saying.
There's a world of difference between this country and America. But it's only a difference of position, a difference of perspective. Coming here made me
That
realize
sounds like hippie talk.
half of what I'd been told was a complete and utter lie. The other half was a conveniently constructed lie.
Where's the truth then?
It's hidden in the lies.
Are you lying too?
Who knows? I've been trained to make even the most severe falsehood sound like the honest truth. Weren't you?
No.
No.
Believe because I have to. Even if it is a lie. That's part of my mission.
I'll have to remember that. If you need me, give me a call on the radio. My frequency is 142.1.
Can we sex each other over the radio? Imagine if you could get Snake's stamina up by having sexy conversations with Eva whenever you want to. That would be good. This is where I'm going. This thing, by the way, about 1 in every 5 times I come through here, I forget about this thing. This is actually a... Oh god, I can't get to activate. Oh, there we go. Oof. This is actually a trap hole. That's definitely the name for it. It's a trap hole. And despite the fact that there's water in the bottom there, it does just instantly kill you if you fall in there, I think. It looks like you should be able to just fall in and maybe swim out or something, but I don't think it actually does let you do that. Now, what we're actually here for is to go across these lines here and get to that. Now that, my friends, is a very special item, and you'll see what I mean when we get up there. This is a well-hidden item, very easy to miss, but very helpful. The only tricky part is the need to... let me change the camera. The only tricky part is this whole thing, because you got to crawl across here and then do something masterful. Aha! Okay, that's the hard part. The timing of that, you have to let go and then press the button just as his hands go over the rope. That's 10 years of Snake Eater mastery you just witnessed there, that I can do that for the first try. Now let's just not fall in the water by accident, and... Do you want to know? Do you want to know? It's the Croc cap! It's the Croc cap. Now this thing is genuinely one of the most helpful items in certain parts of the game. It sounds like a joke. It sounds like a joke item, but it's actually genuinely very useful. I think you can see it in the intro to the game, and it also featured quite memorably in a lot of the adverts. Again, you look at it and you assume it's a joke, but genuinely, because the main thing that it does is if you're swimming in water and you have the croc cap on, guards will just assume you're a crocodile unless you get very close. They just dismiss you as a crocodile, otherwise they would come and investigate if they saw something in the water. But if they see you, just stand still and they'll go, oh, it's just a crocodile. But it's got some other interesting tricks you can do with it as well. I'm not sure if crocodiles ignore you in the water. They might do. But there's a couple of water sections in the game which become considerably more effort if you don't have the croc cap. So it's always worth getting the croc cap. And now I might just walk around with it like this. I'm not sure, I'm not sure if there's a downside to just wearing it just like this. It doesn't seem to affect your camouflage, so maybe it doesn't actually have any negative impact. Also, I just remembered I got leeched again. I think there's also a little cutscene you can get of Snake removing the leeches. They seem to just happen randomly. I'm just paranoid after that trapdoor. I'm just making sure there isn't another one. Oh, this here is another trap. These things are quite sneaky. They're often placed just far apart enough in the game that you might forget to look out for them. You can either crawl under the rope or deliberately set it off and then jump out of the way. You can also, of course, use them against guards sometimes, which is always fun. So we've survived the crocodile swamp. That was a nice little sort of, there's no actual combat in that area, so it was a nice little distraction after that combat heavy sequence. At any point in the game you can just ring up your friends and get them to talk to you about shit. Like, let's just talk to Sigyn. We haven't actually met Sigyn yet.
Yo, you're Snake, aren't you?
And you're Sigyn?
None other.
I heard that you're an expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
The master of unlocking?
Huh?
I am the expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
I like Sigyn, he's fun.
I'm the guy that designed your trank gun, active sonar, and motion detector. If you want to know anything about weapons or equipment you find in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.
Yeah, so literally, he has all sorts of useful... it's like the other Metal Gear games, all the different people have different things, but if you ring them up during certain parts of the story, they sometimes give you interesting lore details or just funny conversations. This is an electric fence, obviously not ideal to walk into that. Oh, you can actually crawl under this one, okay. You can often turn off the electric fences by shooting the power box, but there isn't one here, I don't think. Where is this thing getting its power from? There's no obvious power source. Oh, there's some guys around here somewhere. Hang on. Oh! Dogs! There's some dogs. Hang on, if we ring up paramedics, she might tell us about the dogs. Sorry, I'm just ringing people randomly now.
I see you've caught a king cobra.
Oh, she's going to tell me about the snake I
King
caught.
cobra is the world's
That's
largest
exciting.
venomous snake. Its large size means that it has a lot of venom to inject. One bite is supposedly enough
World's
to kill an
largest
elephant.
snake.
And it's extremely vicious as well, so watch out. If you get bitten by a king cobra and injected with venom, your life will start to decrease rapidly. As soon as you're bitten, go into the survival viewer and use Cure to give yourself a serum injection. The king cobra's diet consists mostly of other snakes. Be careful, or
See,
you might
do
end up
you
with
see the joke
schizophrenia.
there? Because
Got it.
snake eater.
What? How does it taste?
Yeah, the running joke is that he always asks her what the animal tastes
It
like.
seems you're the one whose diet consists of other
Ho, ho, ho,
snakes.
ho.
You're making me blush.
The guide says they taste just fine.
Lovely. Anyway, I wanted to, it seems to me like she just it is funny to me, paramedic often just reads from a guidebook she's got, and I'm like, if only they'd given me the guidebook, that would have saved me the effort of phoning her all the time. You can actually see them slobbering, which is nice. She does explain about the dogs, and no, you can't eat the dogs, even though logically that would be a perfectly reasonable thing to do, really, but you know, if you can eat freaking tarantulas and snakes, I think you can eat a dog. There's another tripwire here, so I'm just sneaking under there. Oh, and this is a claymore mine. Nice little bit of Russian there. Usually if you walk into these they explode. There's another one over there. But if you crawl you can just pick them up. So during this section it's good to just crawl around. Also, it's not actually raining anymore, so I'd better get some more useful camo. There we go. Now there's a couple ways through this bit, I think. Dogs are kind of buggers because they can sniff you. I always remember in the original Splinter Cell there's some dogs and they're so annoying because they can, you know, you might be in complete darkness, but if you get close enough, they can sniff you out, and the guard will be like, "What is it, boy? Trouble?" I can't actually see a guard yet. There's some dogs. I think there's a camo pattern in that. Am I imagining it? Oh shit! Careful, careful, careful. Okay, we should be right now in the grass. Oh, maybe I am imagining it. I could have sworn there was a camo pattern in that thing over there, but maybe I'm completely imagining it. My stamina's going down a bit. The fun thing about the stamina bar is if it goes down low enough, your belly actually starts to rumble, which is quite funny. I think my favourite thing he says is, "I want some more." I don't think there's any point in going that way, no. What is the point of that area? I don't know. Is that just an... I don't think there's any point in that whole section back there. Like, I guess you just shoot that box over there and it lets you get through. I guess if you needed to go back you could shoot the box, but I don't. I'm pretty sure there's nothing back there. Actually, I think there's just two ways into this level, and that's all it is. I was starting to doubt myself for a minute there, but now you can go up the tree here to get over, but I'm pretty sure the dogs will see me if I do that. So I'm trying to remember where the other way around is. I worry this game is slow paced a lot of the time, so I'll try and keep the banter up. Well, my usual rule these days is anything is more interesting than watching me play No Man's Sky for 6 hours, so... There really doesn't seem to be a guard around here. Maybe it's just on extreme mode there usually is. I'm starting to doubt myself. Yeah, this gate is electrified. I'm sure there's a spot we can get through somewhere. You can actually, if you can put a guard's body onto the fence, it will get electrocuted and kill him. I think you can potentially knock guards into there as well by like kicking them and stuff. No. You just gotta give the fence a wide berth. It's possible to accidentally crawl into it. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's kind of hard to see, but there is a gap here. Just gotta be careful not to. Don't touch the sides. It's like like playing Operation. I was never any good at Operation. Probably don't have what it... I'll stick to Surgeon Simulator. I don't think I've got what it takes to be an actual surgeon. I'm still so paranoid. I could have sworn there was something in that tree over there, but I guess not. Now we'll never know. Still no one down here? Well, that's mud there, so don't crawl into that. If you crawl into mud, you quickly drown, because obviously your face is very low. Low down on the ground. Oh, there's a guy. Let's see if we can sneak up on him. Oh god. Oh shit, okay, I think they heard that. Oh god. Ah, dogs. This went horribly wrong. Oh dear, dear, dear. I think smoke grenades can actually throw dogs off your scent. So that's handy. Oh god. I've just narrowly avoided these guys and now he's probably about to see me, isn't he? Oof, okay. Oh, hang on. The hole in the fence is actually slightly higher up, so you have to roll through. Oh. Oof. That could have gone wrong. There's a tripwire there. I don't think there's claymores in this area though, otherwise they'd have set them off. Oof. Well, that whole plan went pretty badly wrong. You know, it might be thinking of over there. There might be a camouflage pattern. That might be what I was thinking of. Oh. There's a guy over there. That's a pretty tense shit, yo. I like how even the tiniest little slither of grass can just greatly help my camouflage. Oh, I've technically moved out of the grass for a second. Oh. Okay, he's fine. There's a guy over here somewhere. Oh, there he is. He's alright. I think he's the guy we were originally trying to sneak up on before it went horribly wrong. There's the box for the electric fence if we cared enough to destroy that. How did he see that from over there? This way I'm going to have to throw something just to distract him, aren't I? Hang on. What's the thing I'll miss least? Probably my milk snake. I don't need my stinking milk snake. Let's try this. Oh god, really? What can I do? Oh god, what can I do? This is a terrible mistake. I regret it profusely. Oh. Oh. Oh, frickin' barely escaped that, Jesus.
Where'd he go?
I think I'll be okay now. As long as nobody moves. Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm honestly not sure what happens here. Very close. Oh, I think that sound was the dogs eating that thing I threw. Oh my goodness, they just ran straight past me without seeing me. That was... Oh my god. This is the importance of good camouflage, everyone. It's really weird that that guy over there was seeing me at 90% camo there. Oh, I think the dog I just fed went to sleep. That's a nice touch. I forgot that happened. That fucking guard over there. That fucking guy over there. It might be because it's... What the... How does he see me? I'm at 90%. Do you see what I mean? I just moved the slightest... That's unusual that he would see me at that distance with 90% camo. I mean, I wouldn't expect him to see me at 75%. If he'd fucking kept walking this way. 3 guys, or 2 guys. This fucking section is taking longer than I expected it to. Another 30 seconds and the course will be over at least. See, why isn't he seeing me now? What's the logic, really? Ooh. We might as well wait the extra 25 seconds and wait for everyone to reset. Oof. Gonna adjust my cushion. Very exciting, I'm sure you'll agree. Whew. Oh god, okay. Breathe in, lads. Ooh. It'll be interesting to see which direction they go in a moment. Okay, where are they going?
This is HQ. Patrol here. Unable to locate the problem. Understood. Return to your position.
Oop. I think on extreme mode he probably would have seen me at that that range. It's only because I'm on hard mode that I got away with that, I think. Oof. Yeah, there is an item up there I definitely want. There is a risk versus reward because, you know, especially the good camos are often well hidden. So it takes more effort to get to them. But if you can get them, they're often worth having, so... Gonna be a bit more stealthy this time after last time. It is a bit infuriating how slowly you move while moving quietly, but again, after setting off an alert and wasting 5 minutes, I feel the need to go slowly. It's so satisfying though. Sometimes I'll spend an hour or more just in one of these little levels, just methodically hunting everyone down and taking all their shit and...
Speak. When R1 is displayed in the polygon demo, press the first person view button to...
Now, that is him explaining how to use the kind of fourth wall breaking moments in a cutscene, which is pretty amazing.
Answer me.
Request to call an alert. 146.
146.91. Okay, now that is a one-off ability to call off an alert. 146.91. 146.91. I remember that. I could put that on my phone actually. Hang on. I'll put that in my phone right now. Where's my calculator? 146.91. There we go. That just means that next time we get an alert, we have one opportunity to call it off. We can manually push that into the codec and escape justice. My get out jail free card. The cool thing about the swamp is that you can actually dump bodies. I think even if you knock them out and throw them in there, that will count as killing them for obvious reasons. So don't think that you can get away with knocking a guy out and throwing him in the swamp and have your perfect no-kill run survive, because you will be punished. You will be punished. I do really admire how in Metal Gear Solid 4 they found the perfect solution to the camouflage system. I've mentioned this before. By forcing you to like stop moving for a second, they create that tension, and then your camouflage would automatically adapt. So they solved the problem of having to constantly go into the menu while increasing the tension even more, because you couldn't just pause time and change the camouflage like you can here. You have to sit still for like a whole long second, and then it'll change your camo automatically. Yeah, so I've just got a extra uniform. Now I'm thinking maybe the extra camouflage thing I was thinking of earlier, maybe it's over there. I didn't mean to do that. Actually, how do I get through this fence? Oh, there's Keratin, hello. Paramedic actually mentions Keratin if you phone her at the right moment. She actually says, "You never..." Because she knows all about Japanese culture. She's a bit of a self-insert character for Hideo Kojima, I think. She inexplicably knows all about Japan, and she is often bemused that Snake knows nothing about Japan. Uh-oh. You didn't see anything. We should be safe. It's very useful that you can just spin your camera around. And you can just spin the camera around and they won't see you in first person. Now I don't usually get to interrogate this guy because he's quite hard to grab.
If you shoot the barbed wire fence power source, speak. Let me go.
Okay, that's all he says. That's fair enough. Neat. That actually worked out nicely. Let's crawl away before we push our luck and someone else sees us. I'm fairly sure they won't see his body from over there. The subtitles are actually quite helpful to have on, because you might not have heard them go, huh? Even if you don't hear them go, huh, you might see the subtitle of them talking on the screen and go, oh no!
Something there.
Shit. If a guard sees you... Oh... If a guard sees you, immediately stop moving. Oh, jeez. That was annoying that I had to do that, but at least I have myself an alert yet.
Hell, he must be lurking nearby.
Yes, yeah, I mean, no, he isn't. Yeah, they're gonna go over to him now and wake him up. Ugh. I can hear the dog running around. See, now I'm paranoid. Oh, God.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Oh look, it's the camouflage I was thinking of ages ago. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I tell you. Ugh. This is quite obnoxious. Oh look, it's those guys running around. I think I'm pretty safe here for the time being. Just looking for the next inevitable hole in the fence. You can't climb trees or destroy the fence or anything like that, but I could potentially grab that guy if I wanted to, but oh. Okay. We're doing alright. Okay. Straight into the camo menu yet again. Shit. Woo. That was masterfully done because I got seen, so I just slammed him on the floor and ran away. That was quite fun. Oh, for crying out loud, let's see if we can use this ruddy alert cancellation thing I got on my phone. Hang on. Gotta do this. 1, 4, 6. Knowing our luck, it won't work in this area. That sometimes happens. 146.91.
This is Patrol. The area is clear. Recommend discontinuing the state of alert. Over.
Ah, lovely.
Understood, Patrol. Backup units will be withdrawn. As per standard operating procedure, this frequency will no longer be used. Out.
See, there you go. You've got a one-off use of that. Interesting that I just spoke English to the Russian guy and they didn't question that at all. Of course, now I still have to get around without being seen. See, is there a gap in the fence? Oh, there it is. Ah, that's what I was thinking of. Okay. Oh god, where are they going? Hug the wall as much as possible. I'm not sure where they're going.
Everything looks normal.
Okay, they're leaving, aren't they? Yeah, okay. Whew. I was surprised they were still running around. I think they were just running over here from when all that explosion and stuff happened earlier. But they're gone now. Let's see what the flying squirrel tastes like.
Not so great.
Oh, surprisingly. You'd think a rare animal would taste good, because they're hard to get, but nope. There are secret animals in the game that are, you know, basically one-off unique ones, and there's no real advantage to finding them other than just bragging rights. An interesting change I didn't fully appreciate now from when you throw an item, you can throw an item to make a noise and distract people, but when you throw the item, people can see you from quite a distance away. Whereas in Phantom Pain, you know, MGS5, that doesn't seem to happen. You can just throw the item with impunity. So that's quite interesting. I don't have magazines, do I? No. Don't think so. There's a sleeping dog there, and there's a guy there. So what is this? What's this thing I'm about to pick up? Oh, Choco Chip. This is quite a good uniform here, I think. Yes, this is a good uniform for this area. Haha. There we go. Yeah. Where is... I'm not sure which is the right way to go. I think the direction to the right actually takes us to basically an optional area, but I've been sneaking around for quite a while, so I might just go straight to the way I know is the main way to go. I'm pretty sure it's this way anyway. I think it's this way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the way. We'll find out if it's wrong. Oh, this is actually a big base we've discovered. It's very exciting. Oh, okay. I may have another quick 5-minute break and get back to y'all, so when we get back we'll sneak through the base, I guess. Exciting.